Hello future engineers, here is another video in enjoying mathematics, particularly in trigonometry. I hope that after I discuss the solution to these problems, you will gain technical way of solving or analyzing problem to survive in your board exam. So here is the problem. There are two questions here supposedly. A trapezoid ABCD has its sides AB and AB and AD perpendicular. Angle BAC is 40 degrees, while angle ABD is 30 degrees. So because these two angles are not equal, and from the definition of a trapezoid, two sides must be parallel. So it should be CD, that should be parallel to AB. And this is the altitude, supposedly, distance between parallel bases. So from geometry, transversal angles are equal. So this angle here is equal to this angle because this side and this side are parallel to each other, and we have a common diagonal. Likewise, since AB and CD are parallel, this is the common diagonal. So if the measure of this angle is 30 degrees, that's also 30 degrees. So first, in problem 1, the length of CD, we need to define this side using this right triangle. So from the figure, tangent of 30 degrees is opposite AD divided by adjacent side R. You may denote R as 1. Anyway, we can uh, treat that as 1, or you may just put it R. So AD therefore is R tangent of 30 degrees. So this is R tangent of 30 degrees. Then finally, in this right triangle, the tangent of 40 degrees is opposite, which is AD over CD. So CD is AD over tangent 40. Since AD is R tangent 30, then divided by tangent 40. Take note that 1 over tangent 40 is cotangent 40. So CD is R tangent 30 degrees, cotangent 40 degrees. As simple as that. Next, the area of the trapezoid. The area of the trapezoid is 1/2 sum of parallel sides, so sum of AB and CD times the height, which is AD. And everything is already expressed in terms of R. So 1/2 of quantity AB plus CD times AD. AB is R, CD is R tangent 30 cotangent 40 degrees, and AD is R tangent 30. Factoring out R and R in these parentheses here, so we have R squared over 2, or 1/2 R squared, and what would be left here is 1 plus tangent 30 degrees cotangent 40 degrees, then quantity times 30 degrees. So that's it, as simple as that. So for the next two problems taken from your quiz, the rest of the problems can be uh, solved, or you can find the correct answer by substitution, technical way. So here is the next problem. A right triangle ABC has its right angle at C. Point D lies on BC. So this is point D. And point E lies on AB. This is AB, so that's point E, such that DE is perpendicular to AB, and that angle DAE is 20 degrees, and angle DAC is 36 degrees. If length BD is R, this is R, then number 3, find the length of CD. Length CD is in terms of R, and the ratio AB over AC is. So 20 plus 36 is 56 degrees, and remember in the choices there was 34 degrees angle not stated there, but that 34 degrees should be this angle B here, which is 90 minus 20 minus 36, so that is 34 degrees. So I just put 56 degrees here because the normal to that incline is equal to the angle of inclination of that line, which is 20 plus 36, 56. So that's also 56 uh, in the technical way later. So beginning with this, using 34 degrees, we have a right triangle, hypotenuse is r. So this is r cosine of 34 degrees, while this is opposite to 34, so this is r sine of 34 degrees. Then we proceed to this right triangle here. This side AE, using cotangent function, this is a right triangle. Or even if these triangles are not right triangles, you can use law of sines because we're just solving for or determining the length of sides. It is not crucial when we use law of sines. It will only be critical when we solve for the angle, especially if it is obtuse. So let's continue in triangle AED. Cotangent of 20 degrees equals this adjacent side AE over opposite. So AE over opposite, which is r sine of 34. Therefore, AE is r sine 34 cotangent of 20 degrees. So finally, in next is we want to find AD so that we can solve CD. So sine function, sine 20 degrees is equal to opposite, which is r sine 34 divided by the hypotenuse, which is AD. So AD is r sine 34 over sine 20, and 1 over sine 20 is cosecant 20 degrees. So finally, in triangle ACD, sine function sine 36 is equal to opposite CD over AD, or that is CD is AD sine of 36. So CD is AD sine 36 since we already derived AD, which is R sine 34 cosecant 20, then we just multiply sine 36. So that's the answer. Now for the technical way, you might use a different angle as long as it is correct. Like if it is 56 degrees, there's no problem. Or if you use, yes, 56 degrees. As long as you can solve for the lengths of these segments of the triangle, there's no problem. Use any angle as long as it is a correct angle. So for instance, you may also assume R is 1. So for instance, by the way, if we evaluate this from the choices, it is 0.96101 of R. So the technical way is this. So DE is it may be r cosine of 56, so it is 0.5592 r. I use a different angle because this is the technical way. I'm not using the uh, angles in the choices, so that you can have a technique in analyzing this problem again using a different angle, because I think the reason why you find it difficult to select the correct answer, it's because you are forcing yourself to look your answer as one of the choices there. So it's not the technical way is this. So r cosine of uh, 56 degrees rather is 0.5592 of r. Then AD, because this is opposite, you divide that by sine of 20 and you'll get 0.5592r over sine 20, 1.635 of r. Then finally, in this right triangle, 1.635r sine 36 is 0.96101 of r. Evaluate this, sine 34 divided by sine 20 times sine 36, that's 0.96101 r, which is the same as that. So you can select the correct answer even if you use the different angles. Then for the second part, ratio of AB to AC. So having found this, r sine of 34, in this triangle, you use tangent. So r sine 34, tangent of 20 degrees is opposite, which is r sine 34 divided by AE. So AE is r sine 34 over tangent 20, and that is 1.536. I cannot read this anymore. R. So you'll now have AE, you'll now have uh, BE, which is r cosine 34, and it is equal to this value here. I think you can read that, 0.8 something r. So we now have length of AB in terms of r. Then AC, we already calculated this. This is AD, which is r sine 34 cosecant of 20, then multiply that by cosine of 36, and you'll get, so this is 1.635 AD. AD, this is 1.635, this one AD, then times cosine of 36, you will get 1.3227 of R. That's AC. So AB over AC, therefore the technical way is this 1 point, that value plus this value divided by 1.3227 R. So 1.7883 R, which is the same as this if you evaluate this using your calculator. But anyway, I'll proceed with the proper or traditional way of solving this problem. This is the technical way. Always apply the technical way. So this is AC. This is AC. AD cosine 36, and this is AD then cosine 36. AB is AE plus EB over AC. We already found AE. It was r sine 34 cotangent 20, which is this, plus this, which is r cosine of 34, divided by AC, which is r sine 34 cosecant 20 degrees cosine of 36 degrees. So if we simplify, this first term divided by the whole denominator, we can cancel sine 34. So we have left 1 over cosecant 20, then cotangent 20, then 1 over cosine of 36. For the second term, cancel out r, so we have plus cosine over sine 34. Cosine 34 over sine 34 is cotangent 34, then 1 over cosecant 20, then 1 over secant of 36 degrees. So we have common factor because this is secant 36 also. So let's simplify first. 1 over cosecant 20, then this is secant of 36. This is secant of 36. Then times quantity, these are the common factors, 1 over cosecant 20 and secant 36. Take note, this is also secant 36. Then after we factor this out, we have in the first term left cotangent 20, and in the second term, which is cotangent of 34 degrees. So we write this as sine 20 and secant 36. Then we distribute sine 30 secant 36, which is this, to the second term first. So that's why you have cotangent 34 degrees. Then this common factor sine 20 secant 36 distribute to cotangent 20. That's why you have cotangent 20, which is written cosine 20 over sine 20. So we can cancel sine 20 and write the final answer as sine 20 degrees secant 36 degrees cotangent 34 degrees, then plus cosine 20 degrees times secant 36 degrees. So that's it. And if you add that using your calculator, evaluate this, that's 1.7883, which is the same as that. So I hope that you gain that technique.